Here's a review from Algebra 1. We're going to solve an equation in example 7. So first thing you want to do is you want to get each side and make it as simple as possible. So on example 7, I'm going to distribute the 5 inside the parentheses. So I get 5x plus 15 plus, distribute the 2 inside, we get 2 minus 2x. All right, equals 14 because there's nothing to do on the other side. Now on the left side, combine your like terms. 5x minus 2x, well that's 3x. 15 plus 2, that's 17. And that equals to 14. Then, to solve for x, we'll do inverse operation. The opposite of adding is subtracting. We undo subtraction first. So minus 17 from both sides. So we get 3x equals 14 minus 17 is negative 3. Divide both sides by 3. X equals negative 1. Now you can check this by substituting negative 1 back into our equation. So if I put negative 1 back in, I've got 5. Let me change pen colors here so you can see the difference. So 5 times negative 1 plus 3 plus 2 times 1 minus a negative 1. Does that equal to 14? Well, let's find out. Negative 1 plus 3, that's 2. So 5 times 2 plus 2. And then 1 minus 1 minus a negative 1, we add. So that's 2 times 2. So that's 10 plus 4, so that's 14, which is exactly what we're supposed to get. Our answer is not the check. The answer is x equals negative 1. Let's take a look at an application problem in example 8. It says the formula for the surface area of a cone is S equals pi r L plus pi r squared, where L is the slant height of the cone and r is the radius of the base. Solve the formula for L. So in other words, when I say solve the formula, it's more like rearrange. I want to get L by itself. So I'm not going to move this L. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move the pi r squared. The opposite of adding is subtracting. So I subtract pi r squared from both sides. Now, with variables, they're not like terms. So I'm not really going to combine. So I'm going to get S minus pi r squared equals pi r L. And then to get L by itself, I'm multiplying by pi and r, so I divide both sides by pi r. And so your answer is S minus pi r squared divided by pi r equals L. You want to get L by itself. Do not cross off the pi's and the r's because you can't do that. They're connected by this minus sign. So it's just S minus pi r squared all over pi r. Another application you're going to come across comes from standardized tests because they don't want you to work backwards to solve the problem. So they give you a problem like this. Is 6x minus 12 equals 18. I want you to find the value of 6x plus 5. Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take that equation, and I'm just going to solve for x. So the opposite of subtracting, I'm going to add 12 to both sides. So then we get 6x equals, the 12s cancel. 18 plus 12 is 30. Divide both sides by 6, and x equals 5. Now, we're supposed to find the value of 6x plus 5. So I'm going to replace x with 5. So I'm going to say 6 times 5 plus 5. So that would be 30 plus 5, which would be 35. And there's our answer. So they want you to solve, you're going to use one equation to find the value of a different expression. And that shows up in standardized tests a lot, so that's why it's part of your assignment today.